back to do a reading for this strong period of January the 6th through the 12th. We're going to be taking a real quick look at what might be staying and what is going away. We have a lunar eclipse happening during the full moon this Friday the 10th. And I'm hearing for some of you all, you might want to look and see what house is being affected by this in your own birth charts. You might want to pull up a free reading anywhere on the web that does them and take a look at what house is being affected, because this new ear thing, the you thing, keys are in the tones of what was never pulled through the halo, where the moon was ever removed from the other side of the container of, that body that you've been surveying, because the eye had to go all the way around to see itself clearly. And that's what this year is about. So we begin with an eclipse to help us see that here in the sign of Cancer. And over the course of this new ear thing, you will be hearing differently about what is being sired inside of that energy, because some of us are birthing from the inner state. Some things are going to stay, other things are going to go. What you might want to look at is the spread between Cancer 8 degrees and Cancer 20 degrees. I'll leave a link below for those of you that like to follow in the reading with me that's recommended, and also look forward to seeing you if you all would like to meet me again this Friday for a little bit of a reading on this ear thing that we're hearing differently inside of the one strong incept ion beginning for the new Cam era. It's a little more like a Barbie zone, okay? Catch you on the inside of your reading. And if you need a reading of your own, something with just your energy, here's the plug. Information's below. Hit me up and we'll take a look at some of the things you really need to know that nobody's really telling you about, that thing that's going on between the ears that weren't attached to that ceiling, and that's where the sage goes. See you on the inside of your reading. Hey, what's going on, Libra? Mwah! Thank you for being here. It's so good to have you. I've just been meditating with your energies. Just gonna shuffle a bit more because I was hearing some pretty specific messages. These can't be for everybody, but I'm just gonna say congratulations to you. If I hear for somebody you're the mother of the bride to be, but it's kind of like being the bride in an awesome way that I don't think is creepy at all. It's like knowing that you actually chose the groom, like for yourself. It's like seeing like kind of like those dolls that stack, but her version of whatever. I don't know. If you had that family upbringing, I'm hearing for somebody very big congratulations if that's you and your family. I'm just gonna clear though, because it can't be for everybody, but I will say, I hope that if you're somebody that's here looking for love, that it can go that way for you as well. All right, for the strong of January 6th to the 12th, that we may see clearly what's going on for Libra and the other. Hopefully you've been making some plans for this full moon eclipse. This entire new ear thing for you thing begins and ends on a Cancer full moon. Eclipse season now, and I'm here for some of you all. It's all about that balance. Where's that balance coming from? I'm here for some of y'all. It's like time to choose the wedding rings. 2 of Pentacles, and it's like, okay, honey, here's what I know about your man. And it's like a weird conversation between the mom and the daughter that's like actually legit awesome, I'm hearing, because it's like they actually share the same opinion on this. And that doesn't always happen like that. So I don't know, maybe you both have strong Venus in your chart. I'm hearing it's like a lot of like Libra and Taurus, and just like the fact that, you know, Taurus is getting a lot of action from Uranus right now. Let's be real. It's like Uranus is about to go direct again in your sign. I think it's what, Thursday? It's just things happening. And it's not out of the blue, I'm hearing, but for some people it might feel like out of the blue. For some of you all, this is just figuring out where to crank it on or off, because I'm hearing it's like trading time and dollars has just been like the thing, and it's like, okay, this little monkey is not on my shoulder anymore. This monkey is like here helping me now, and it's like figuring out you had a creative partnership. And so it's like the monkey isn't on your back. The monkey is like there, like, okay, here's what we need to do. You have a little companion there with like a butterfly landing on its nose too. It's like sending a butterfly effect of how those coins are going to come together really well. And for those of you that are having like custom rings or engravings and tattoos and things done for your union, it's like mad confetti hour. I'm hearing it's great, and Mom had an awesome idea. So let's see what's going on over here for you, Libra. Oh, my love. Who was it? 3 of Swords. Oh, nevermore. My love. My love. What happened? I heard it's mitral valve prolapse for somebody, though, and that... For somebody, this is just like covering up a wound they didn't want to talk about because they thought somebody would think they weren't like healthy enough or protected enough. For somebody else, it's like learning about the pain that somebody went through here. And I'm hearing it's like the distance between people that are in love that haven't been able to do something. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like either you needed some more money to get there, you've been paying for some kind of medical procedure. I'm hearing for somebody it's like, oh, I'm still paying for, I'm hearing it's a bad nose job for somebody. It was like I'm hearing it was a bad nose job because it's like somebody got hurt is what happened. Like the nose job looks good. I'm hearing something about a staph infection and just like having a lot of pain. And for somebody else, I'm hearing this is like whatever triangulated situation has been going on, especially if there's been a legal battle at play with the children. Because for a couple of you, there's something going on about being ripped 3 different ways and like having 2 children with the man who isn't even there. And it's like some decisions that he made have just made it like impossible to do things. And I'm hearing it's like, I can't even take you to the doctor because of this paper right here, and like somebody dealing with a real serious situation. Okay, let's see what's going on here with their energy. King of Pentacles. So hopefully nobody's holding out, because I'm hearing this person has the power to heal, the power to speak into existence things that can grow and they can have solid roots here. I'm hearing for some of you all, this is like holding your healed idea out to somebody who can handle the consequences of what it meant to have to like balance all of that as yourself and what that might feel like. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like, if you've already been healing through this, if this isn't something that's like happening right now, just going through that with another person who can like hold your energy in your space, it's gonna feel really good. And it might also feel like you're going through it again too, because it's part of the healing process. It's like taking a layer off of an onion. It's maybe a little less tough, maybe a little more watery, a little sweeter, maybe a little more tear-filled. I'm hearing for somebody too, this is about somebody that's like being put down, and they're saying being put down, so I don't know if it's like emotionally or if it's like having to put down a companion animal here. I'm hearing for somebody it's like how they got laid to rest and what it might look like to actually plant them by this person or near this tree or whatever this is. And I hear somebody might be trying to like travel at a distance to handle this. And so what does this say about what's going on between you? Death. Okay, so yeah, maybe somebody... I'm hearing they might have been terminal. And that it's like trying to figure out what to do with them while they're still alive. And so for some of you all, you're making those decisions, and it's like, I'm hearing for somebody here, it's like, this might be like, I'm hearing your mother and like your 2 children, and it's like trying to figure out how to do these things that grandma wanted, or it's like your mother wants, like her joy would be to see these rings happen a certain way. I'm hearing it might be some kind of like a will or something that's like aired to the children, and it's like trying to make the plans. And I'm hearing that might be the thing about the wedding rings, and for some of you all, it's like trying to go the distance to do this and like not take the romance out of it, and at the same time be there to be able to accommodate this, where it's like, yes, grandma has to see this, this was all like grandma's wish come true with you, and what it meant for you to grow up. And I'm hearing it's like the whole family might be involved in this for somebody, and if that's the case, it's like it's really giving me like that warming. And this death card keeps showing up for a lot of you. This is very scorpionic influence here. This is transformative energy. This is the phoenix that rose. And I'm hearing if there was a dark root trying to grab at this, it doesn't have to happen, because it's like whatever the monkey on the back was for somebody, it doesn't really exist. It's like there's actually a companion here, there's a friend, and somebody that's like a watch. They're like a lookout there. It's like they're like, hold on, I'm gonna get this butterfly thing right. Because butterflies are safe. And that's like the same tree. It's like the person who can grow themselves healed. And I'm hearing that might actually be like this phoenix or the dragon that's getting laid to rest, and like something that somebody's asking for. And I'm hearing that might be what this 3 of Swords is too. They might not actually die. They might be like talking to you about this thing that you're having to plan for, and it's like the idea of somebody's end of life plans coming to the forefront. It's so much, especially when it's your loved one in some kind of way, and how precious the time is that we have. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, this is all screaming like major family business right now. And I'm praying over you. Let's see what we can find out a little bit more about romance for those of you that are interested in that. I've got the Tarot of Sexual Magic here, Libra, and I'm going to shuffle it a little bit and pull one for you and one for them. All right, Libra. So we've got the 9 of Wands. Now I'm hearing whatever they went through was probably severe. This might actually be somebody that they lost that's also a catalyst. They might have lost somebody recently. I'm hearing that death, that for some reason that's maybe what this light is here, that it's like somebody on their mind that might have passed away. It doesn't have to be, I'm hearing for some people it's like healing with the grandfather essence. And this is like the wounded soldier energy. And it's like, whatever she couldn't say before, it's like all she can do right now is just tell him all these things. And it's like, I just see her like, she's got her hand in like the back of his hair, and she's holding his chest. And so there's some kind of heart healing. Maybe he had an injury. I'm hearing for somebody it was like a pacemaker or something. That's a conversation piece or something they might have similar. Wow, okay. I haven't even gotten to their card yet, but the 4 of Wands is showing up. That's definitely a married card. And oof, look what they got. They got the Magician. So this is the one that's in control and power and everything. That's showing up here with the very beautiful, strong energy of the King of Pentacles. Sometimes that's, I hear Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I meant Capricorn, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but I'm hearing Pisces. And Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on this here. I mean, it could be any sign. I'm hearing things from the guides. But this person here, gifted, talented, what they've already done happened. It's like this thing blew up around them, behind them, just like this coin over their head. And I'm hearing whatever they grew has roots forever. And it's like a protection here. And it's like what the phoenix knows about what rises and like why somebody might be very graceful. I'm hearing like one or both of you might do yoga or something. And I'm hearing like couples healing, couples yoga. I'm hearing hammock time. I'm hearing like making love with your spouse. Like this is like a coming together. This is a marriage card for me. 4 of Wands. Usually in other decks is like, you know, it's the hearth and the home on firm, passionate roots and foundations. And here they're enjoying each other outside in nature. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like how the distances get bridged through something transformative and highly scorpionic influence on that energy there. And I feel like if somebody is going through this difficult time here, it looks like you're on the road to recovery. And somebody really wants to console you somehow. Let's see what else we can find out about this death, because something is absolutely transforming here right now, Libra. And there's definitely something being balanced for sure. Oof, let's see here. Card almost flew out of there, but it didn't, so we're just going to keep going. I need a little more information on this death card. So my Libra needs to be known. All right, Libra. I'm hearing these things happen in the order that they did to prove the protection of what actually could never wind up in someone's life. It's like a security feature is what I'm hearing. I don't know. It might have to deal with, like, if there's family money or investments. I mean, it could be something like a prenup, but I'm hearing it's not. It's like some kind of, like, anti-conspiracy insurance fraud prevention or something like that. It's like, I don't know. Somebody might have a lot of money and they're making sure that nobody can come and get choppy wrong and stuff. And this stanza here, okay, so this is like a very alone looking energy. And a lot of times it's like alone with whoever could sit at that close distance with you. That is also not in that room now, or maybe we just don't see where they went. And what didn't happen behind their back, and what a security feature might look like on the other side of a mirror, or a piece of glass, or a plasma screen, and caught on candid camera before you could come in there to distort things with people, especially over love. Because Amore is showing up here, and this is, you know, maybe a private moment between this couple, you know, not wanting to be seen out in the public and knowing how to protect the family. I'm hearing there's just a real strong vibe of mom and what she would do to protect the kids. Some of you all have amazing families, and you're going to know if this was yours. You know, it can't be for everybody, and I'm hearing if you're lucky, oh my goodness, you're going to be happy to see this little guy here. In fact, he might be one of yours. I'm hearing one of his, you know. Sometimes it's finding something amazing out about how you can conceive after heartache. I'm hearing for somebody, this might be like finding out about somebody's termination of a baby, an aborted fetus that might have actually just, what do they call that? Malconfigured. It just, you know, might have cleaned itself out for some reason. And that's difficult, you know. Sometimes people have that happen, you know, even if they didn't intend to have an abortion. And it's just, I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, it might be like conjuring some things up, especially if you feel like you kind of got robbed that way. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like a miracle that might be happening with fertility and balance, where somebody might be able to conceive a child. And so it's like, just know if that baby picked you, bless you. It's like real loving work happening about how you've learned to galvanize situations, and also perhaps being with the right suitor, because somebody that actually has elevated their energy that way, where it's like something divine can happen after something has died and withered, for this to grow in a way that's not like consuming like a parasite, but more like, you know, the recovery after death. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm loving it for you all. And just remember, especially if this is about your wedding rings or something to be, it's looking really good, and it's clear that your family is very protective over you. Way to go on that too. Love you very much. Let me know what you thought. If it resonated, I'd love to hear your comments either way. Definitely appreciate sharing it with somebody that you think it might help. And if you'd like your very own reading, hit me up. We can do one of these with or without dates, but if you have dates, we can get really specific and interesting details that just pop up. Feel free to also join us in the Very Fine Martians Discord chat room if you would like. And if I don't hear from you, all right, that's all good. We'll catch you again soon. The Libra, when we're back for another one. Bye for now.
Promise that you'll catch your